This is everything that comes with a brand new Tesla Model 3 when you purchase it directly from Tesla. So the first thing I got was this. It's my Tesla keycard wallet thing. So we were handed this in the Tesla service center and instructed to just go and find our car outside in the car park. And what this contains is 2 Tesla key cards. And this is the way that you unlock your car. You don't unlock the car with a traditional car key. Initially, you have to use these things. You just put them on the side of the door and the car opens up. And then once you're in the car and the car's yours, you can add your phone as a key. So whenever your phone's in a pocket, the car will just unlock automatically. But it is good to have a backup of one of these in your wallet just in case your phone ever runs out of battery. When I looked in the glove box, we had this and we had this. These are not manuals, so your car doesn't actually come with a physical manual, but you can access the car's manual on the screen, and there's also a full PDF available for anyone to access online. This one's roadside assistance information in all of the different languages, and this one just explains all your different charging cables, which we shall get to now. This is the first charging cable, so these were in the boot when I opened the boot for the first time. This blue charger is basically an adapter that you use when you're at charging stations that aren't superchargers. The way a Tesla supercharger works is all of the cables are attached to the supercharger, whereas if you're at a non-Tesla charger, for example the slow charger that I used in the previous video, this end plugs into the charger, which would be in the service station or a car park, and then this end is the end that plugs into your car. So charger speeds vary, but when I plugged it into the slow charger in December, the charging estimate was 5 hours, whereas the supercharger estimate was 45 minutes. Now this charger actually has its own case. I can't remember 100% if perhaps this one was also in here, because it seems odd that this one doesn't come with a case. But basically this is for plugging your car into a normal 3-point plug socket. So it's got a nice little handle, as you can see, and if we wind this zip down... Oh, hold on a second, what does this say? It says subscribe. 70% of you watch these videos, but you haven't yet clicked subscribe. And look, we upload videos twice a week. What a reason to subscribe. Is Aunt spelt right?
Okay, I think you need an E.
Am I missing an E?
Yeah.
Well, subscribe anyway. Okay, let's have a look at this. So I think basically we got an EU package as opposed to specifically a UK package, because it also comes with the 3-point pin plug thing that they have in France and stuff, whereas this is the one that we need, so these are just interchangeable with each other. But it is a relatively long charger, as you can see. It's generally not long enough. I have to use an unwound extension cable every single time anyway, because generally we don't have plug sockets, outside, so I need to have an extension cable feeding through a window. So when I visit my parents' house, I just plug the car into his garage using this thing, and it obviously charges very slowly. I think last time it took maybe 16 hours to get the car fully charged, but when you're staying overnight and the car's literally just sat there from the moment you get there to the moment you leave, you could argue that that's potentially more convenient than having to stop off at a petrol station at some point en route. Car also comes with aero wheel caps, which I don't have in front of me because they are still currently on the car. But these wheel caps protect your alloys, and they also make the car more aerodynamic and increase your range ever so slightly because of this. It is worth noting that if you were to take the aero wheel caps off, then you would have to purchase lug caps and lug nut covers from the Tesla website if you wanted to have like the bolts and stuff covered up, which is $50. Also, while I'm talking about the Tesla store, for some reason, even if you're in the UK, everything on the Tesla store is still in dollars, which just seems odd to me. They've sold Teslas in the UK and in Europe for a number of years at this point, but yeah, everything's still in dollars. I guess all of their inventory is kept in the US and shipped from overseas for some reason. Hey look, it's a tow hook or a tow key. I'm not 100% sure, but this is for if you wanted to tow the vehicle. It sits nicely in the front boot of the car, and it's for if the car ever needs towing, you just screw it into the front of it and then it gets pulled off to wherever it needs to go. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Jack, where are the floor mats? Well, if you want floor mats included in your purchase, then you have to spend an extra £7,000 for the performance version or £16,000 for the long-range version. Basically, these days the Tesla Model 3 standard range is only available with partial premium interior, whereas the floor mats are only included on the premium interior, which is included on the performance and the long-range version. However, if you want to purchase floor mats from the Tesla store, they're $195, or there's lots of other non-official Tesla ones which are available online for a slightly more reasonable price. Also, look at this little fella. He's a nice little container. This is just sneaked slyly under the armrest. I quite like the fact that it's removable because there is a lot of space underneath. So if you wanted to keep something bigger in there, you can just take this out. But we keep general bits and bobs in here, like lip balm. I have some backup Sentry mode things, and my McDonald's free coffee thing as well. Oh, we got another big one. This is terribly exciting. So I had no idea what this is when I first saw it in the boot when we purchased the car. But It's a little first aid kit type thing, which is quite a nice thing to have. I don't know what this is. What's this one? Oh my god, I think it's a high-vis jacket.
Oh, look at that one.
It is a high-vis jacket. So yeah, obviously all of these things are designed for if you're in an accident. Then now I can safely be by the side of the road without risking anyone running me over. Oh, there's lots of green things coming off it. What's happening? Why is it twisted somewhere? What's going on? This is the last thing you need when you've just been in an accident. I got it. Look at that. That's good, that. Yeah, what else is in here? So we've got bandages and all those kind of essential bits and bobs. Whoa, look at that. There's like proper bandage scissors. It's an intense little kit, this one. Goodness. What's the big guy? Triangulo. I think it's like a road sign. Obviously, I've never opened this up because fortunately we've not needed to. What is going on? Oh my god, look at this. What? So that slots in there, and now you can just plonk it by the side of the road so that other cars know to watch out, and then the roadside assistance people won't miss where you are. Oh, this looks like it's going to be something of interest as well. It says gold. Oh my god, I don't really want to unravel it. What do you think it is? Is it the stuff that, like, firefighters wrap around you? That's all I can think of. Oh yeah, it's something just designed for kind of keeping you warmer. Let me know in the comments if you know. I'm not 100% sure and I don't really want to unravel it because it looks like it would be difficult to get back in here. I've already made terrible mistakes. Yeah, everything else in here is just emergency first aid things, bandages and plasters and stuff. And then the final thing that comes with the Tesla Model 3 standard range in the UK is this little fella. Look at that. It's a little wiper. But if you look, it's got the Tesla logo on it. Can you see it? Do you see the Tesla logo? It's very subtle. You see it? It's very subtle, but it's on there. Just add it in post if need be.
Christ, why bother?
God, you really can't see it. No. But yeah, this is just a really handy little screen wipe. We use this before we're about to film every single one of these videos because it keeps the nice big screen nice and clean. It was in a nice little packet, but the packet is long gone at this point. And that's everything. Do with that what you will. I think all of the roadside assistance stuff's pretty cool. I feel like floor mats could do with being included just because of how expensive the car was. You know, my Citroen C1 came with floor mats when I bought that one. Why can't this have floor mats? Alright, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember, as I said, we upload videos twice a week. Look at all this great content that you could be keeping up with. So do consider subscribing because lots of you haven't actually clicked that subscribe button. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye everybody. It's like I'm waving. It's like my hand.